What's going on, YouTube friends? OK Armor here. I wanted to start out, just like I always do, by saying thank you to my subscriber support base. I think I have 61 as of today. I definitely pay attention to all that stuff. And for those of you that have seen multiples of my videos, or more than maybe just this one, you can maybe tell what I'm trying to do. In this day and age of crazy post-production and entire teams digitally altering footage and just all of the crazy stuff that comes with having a successful YouTube channel, I'm trying to go the other way with it. I want to go back to more kind of grassroots, organic, just me and my camera and this is about the fanciest piece of equipment that I have here is a little bit better microphone than just using the mic on the camera or the mic on my cell phone. But anyway, I am learning every time I make one of these and try to do something a little better every time. And my goal is to create 100 videos and kind of see what happens. And so really happy to see that I have 61 people supporting me and interested in the sort of content I'm putting together. And so I appreciate you guys. Today's video, really excited about, although can't remember the last time I wasn't excited about putting one of these things out. But this one is special in that I've been wanting a thermal imaging scope for quite some time now. I wasn't doing enough night, no light hog or coyote hunting or whatever it may be to justify the investment. And I can't say that I'm going to get into that now, but I'll tell you why I went ahead and decided to pull the trigger on this. One, it was a new product that came out. I don't know of anybody that's got their hands on one of these yet. I can't say I'm the first, but pretty darn close. Special shout out to Clay over at Lipsy's. I saw this in my Facebook feed from SHOT Show this year, and ATN, which is one of the products that I'm going to be showing you, has been making night vision and thermal imaging scopes and that sort of stuff for quite some time. I want to say it stands for American Technologies Network Incorporated, I believe. Really well known for quality products. And with that quality comes really fair, but really high price points in my experience, to where the average Joe can't really see the value in spending, $3,500 plus. Some of these things you can spend 12, 13, 14, 15 grand on, the price of a used vehicle most of the time, to be able to mount on your rifle, and you're strictly using that in no light, or in night vision's case, low light. That's the main difference if you weren't familiar. Night vision requires IR illuminators, and they need some sort of light to amplify, typically moon or starlight, and that'll create like a green or black and white image that's really highly detailed. But what you're sacrificing with night vision typically is distance. Like you can't really see super far with night vision, whereas with thermal imaging, more about detection. They're detecting heat signatures in no light situations, so pitch black. You can see whether the creature has 4 legs or 2. Obviously not shooting anything with 2 legs, hopefully. But depending on the type of processor and really where you spend your money there too, will determine how clear the thermal imaging picture is. So I don't have a ton of experience with these things. That's why I'm starting out with this one specifically. One, it was the only one that was available at the time. They have 3 different versions of this. This one starts out at around $1,200, and then the next one steps up, and I'll get you the specifics in terms of, pixels and all that sort of stuff. But the next one steps up to around $2,700, and then the third one, the top end one, is around closer to four grand. For this newer, it's a 6th generation Tico 6. So ATN's been putting out these compact thermals that's a clip-on. That was one of the big buying points for me, was that you can put this on a traditional day scope and turn your day scope that's already mounted on whatever platform you're running it on into a thermal scope, which I think is super cool, multi-use, if you will. And what's nice too is that it also has an additional eyepiece you can buy, to where you can take the little shroud that goes over the day scope off, plug the eyepiece on, and now you have a handheld monocular, which I think is super cool as well. Multi-use and multi-purpose, and going to be really helpful for me. I have a cabin that I go to quite often out in the sticks, and there's a big clearing, but around that clearing is pretty heavy trees and brush and foliage, to where as it's starting to get darker or pitch black, you can hear the coyotes howling. And I have a dog that I love very much and want to keep safe. And so I was going to plan on using this to figure out where those coyotes are, how far away, how many of them, just to kind of get a little bit better idea. And then obviously there's always going to be room for, the fun hog hunt here or there as well. But not doing enough of that stuff currently to justify, spending that kind of money on something like that. And so I think this will help me kind of dip my toe in, if you will. And it's just like anything else, is going to be a gateway purchase, and I'll get deep off into it. But that's me trying to blaze the trails for some of you that have wanted thermal imaging, but didn't or couldn't really justify the price point or didn't see the value in spending that amount of money. I'm going to show you this. I haven't even taken the cellophane or the plastic wrap off yet. Literally just got it. The eyepiece I had to order, which about choked whenever I found out how much that was, because it's not on websites or any of that sort of stuff yet. It's not even on ATN's website yet. It's just that new. Now they have older versions of this, but this is just the 6th generation one they just came out with. It's supposed to be sharper, smarter, and stronger, according to the little tagline here. But that eyepiece alone was $229. So got it ordered. It's on the way. That was one of the main reasons I bought this, is because you can use it as a standalone monocular, and didn't see the point of not making that investment based on why I was buying it. And so as soon as that shows up, I'll create an update and link that to this and this to that, to where maybe we can figure out together why that thing's $230. But I trust ATN. They make good quality stuff from everything I've read, and hopefully to get some firsthand experience to confirm that. And so without further ado, I'm going to stop talking and put the camera on this unboxing here so that you can see everything that this thing comes with. A lot of the, kind of deeper information than what I was able to find online, the kind of nitty gritty, if you will. And so here we go. All right, so let's take a look at the box here. So it's the Tico 6. And you can see, I'm assuming there's been 5 other generations of this. I've seen a few of them online, but don't know enough about them. Haven't used any of them. This is literally my first one. So side of the box here tells you some of the kind of neat features. So Wi-Fi, streaming Wi-Fi, photo and video record, which I didn't realize. I thought it was just the scope itself. So that's an added bonus. Hot point tracking. This is a really big selling feature. 64 gigabytes of internal storage, multiple color palettes. So there's all kinds of different, scenarios that you can go through. And when I get out to the cabin, I'll actually create a different video showing you the different color palettes that you can cycle through. And then this was kind of neat too, is that it's recoil activated video. This shows you, if you have just your traditional rifle, hunting rifle that doesn't have a longer rail on it, they sell a little adapter that you can use to clamp that on to your existing day scope. But what it comes with is this guy, which is the QDM mount. And I'm planning on running this. I have 2 different platforms I'll show you. One's chambered in 223 or 556, and then the other one is in 308. Both AR style rifles with plenty of rail room. And so I'll drop those on there. They say you can get it on and off in 2 seconds. We're going to find out. Some other information to show you here is all of this. So detector type 12, I'm not sure what unit of measure that is. Uncooled focal plane array, sounds pretty neat. 50 hertz refresh rate. It does have sharp IR, which is something that I believe ATN has copyrighted. Manual focus controlled, 1x magnification. Obviously you're using your day scope for the remaining magnification there. It does have brightness adjustment, monocular mode, zeroing freeze. There's all the different color palettes. So you got white hot, black hot, high red, green hot, sepia, and iron bow. Battery type is rechargeable and replaceable, which is nice. 64 gigs of internal storage, video and audio recording. Geomagnetic and gyroscope, so that's image stabilization stuff, hot point tracking, internal gallery that you can review, recoil activated video, which is super cool. Startup time takes under 7 seconds. It is USB-C, built-in Wi-Fi. Looks like it does have app connectivity, tells you what the material is, then the working temperatures and the waterproof IP rating, which that IP67, I believe, means it can sit in up to 3 feet of water. I'm not sure for how long and don't plan on dropping it in anything, but just in case. So